Girl, I'll sit down right at my table. Wipe it off with the edge of my hand. Girl, I'll sit down right at my table and build some bricks for all of my fans. Girl, I'll sort out all the pieces and make a dragon. Might even build a Lego man. What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC, and I messed up. Lego lights on. We are live-ish in the Lego Lounge. I always test out the light ahead of time to make sure it's not flickering and acting goofy. And I forgot to turn it back off. So, you know, the joys of live-ish recording. It's not live at all. I totally could re-record, but I'm not going to because it's more fun. Peeps! Why are we here? We're not building Lego Mans because he's already built. And we're not building Dragon Mans because he's already built. By the way, you know, I got to start off strong. I'm already on my my sidetracks. So as I'm recording, it is August 1st, and the state of Florida has declared today Hulk Hogan Day. And so that's why I'm rocking this NWO shirt. And ironically, had I known, yes, this is my Z-Blob sword. I have two Dreams swords. Sidetrack. Had I known that this was coming, I probably would have saved my other episode where I rocked my Hulkster shirt and had my whole, you know, tribute to him for today. But I didn't know this was coming, so it's sort of an extra tribute, sort of. Anyways, the real reason we're here is I have this package that I received in the mail, and I don't know what's in it. I do know it's Lego, but I don't know what Lego set it is. This was sent to me as a gift from the folks at CurKymBricks. I will definitely put links down below. Definitely go check them out. They are very awesome people, husband and wife, Curtis and Kim. They do such fun stuff. They do all kinds of builds. I mean, everything you can think of. Lego, fantasy, fun hole / Lumi bricks, you know, micro blocks. They do all these different brands, and they just love building with bricks. And they're so fun. They both have their own, you know, they work together as a team, but they both have their own style of doing things. And they just gel really well. It's so great to see a husband and wife team really come together to do something so fun and so exciting, and they bring so much life to it. It's just, I love it. I love watching their channel, and we've become good friends, and we talk back and forth. And I sort of made a mistake because I was chatting offline with them, and I said, you know, I was planning to put my Amazon Lego wish list up on YouTube, just as a, hey, if somebody wants to, I talked about this in a previous episode, and I'll say it again, I don't expect anybody to buy me anything. It's just a, hey, if you feel like you wanted to do something to sponsor Lego Therapy, then great. And if you don't, I do not expect a single package ever to come. But being the people that they are, they went and bought me something, and so I was totally blown away. I wasn't expecting it, but I guess I should have, because they're super awesome people. I should have just posted a list and not said nothing. But anyways, you know, in honor of Hulk Hogan Day, thought I'd open this today because they gave me this gift, and Hulk Hogan gave us all the gift of excitement and joy and entertainment for over 40 years. And I'm still so thankful for him, and I'm still so sad that he's gone. I'm getting better a little bit each day, but I'll be honest, it was a rough one for me. I wasn't ready for it. You know, you shouldn't, I don't want to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do. I often have said, why do we care so much about celebrities and what their lives are? We should just live our own life. They live their own life, and we appreciate them for what they do during that time, but the rest of the time they should just live their own life, and we shouldn't be bothered by their personal stuff. And this is one time where it really, really got to me. I was like, holy cow, like I was really affected by it. So anyways, I already talked a lot about that on a previous episode. What is the dad joke of the day? Y'all, I heard a rumor that the cemeteries have gotten really, really crowded, y'all. People are just dying to get in. Some of these jokes are written just to be read, so I have to reword them a little bit to make them a little more funny. Also, I think I might have already had that joke with the previous box of dad jokes, but I don't know. Anywho, I'm excited to see what's in here because I have, admittedly, a ridiculously long wish list. In fact, I already had my Amazon wish list of Lego stuff that I had created a while ago for my family. For when they wanted to buy me stuff, I was like, here's the list. But I don't typically buy too much off of Amazon because I like to get the reward points from Lego. And so I just have that list there, mainly for my family, again, to be able to see what I'm looking for. And two, I like to see if deals happen. Like I throw sets up on there just to see if they're going to because sometimes Lego does sales on Amazon that they don't do on their own website. I don't understand that, but hey, I'm okay with it. If I can get 20, 30, 40% off on Amazon, I'm going to hit it. So that's a lot of what that list was. And so I had created it a while back, and then I discovered we could share that on YouTube, and I was like, oh, cool. So shout out to JDP Builds. He's the one that I stole that idea from. I just straight up, I stole his idea. So I went and I updated my list, and then I threw it up there. And as I was going through, I realized a lot of the stuff on Lego.com is also not on Amazon. So my wish list is insane. Like on Lego.com, you can only do a wish list of 30 items. I have probably 10 Lego wish lists on Lego.com. They're not all full, but just because I like to categorize things. I got my Batman, I got my Harry Potter, I got my Disney, I've got my... See where I'm going with this? So, anyways, as I went through, updated that list, I was like, holy cow, there's a lot of stuff that's not even on Amazon. So I've still got an incredibly long list that I have accepted that unless some crazy billionaire discovers Lego therapy and says, I want to, donate $1 million to his channel, I will probably never have the majority of my wish list. It's just called a wish list for a reason, You wish that you had it. Anywho, let's go ahead and bust this open and see what we got in. Oh, might need to sharpen my knife. What we got in here. Ugh. Oh man, that's awesome. Thanks for your friendship. Knew you had to have this little Batman set. Curtis and Kim from Kim and Curtis. Okay, I guess that's the way Amazon did it. That's goofy, but that is awesome. Thank you so much to Curtis and Kim for sponsoring this. So I'm laughing not because of what it is. Well, I am laughing because of what it is. So here's what's funny about this set. Let me pull up the other camera. So it's this little Batmobile. 76301 is the set number. Batman and Batmobile versus Mr. Freeze. So I saw this set the day that it dropped on Lego.com, and it's 63 pieces. And when I saw it go up, I was like, oh. And I had actually, around the time that I built that was when I was building all of these monster trucks, these pull back and go monster trucks. And I saw this, and I could be wrong, but I thought this was a pull back and go car. Now, maybe I just imagined that and it wasn't true. But when I saw it, it went up, and I saw the price, and I went, oh. In fact, I messaged somebody else, and I was like, because you guys know, the Lego prices have been going up and up and up. And when I saw this, I looked at it, and I did the price per part ratio, and it was like, I think it came out to like 25 or 30 cents a piece. I was like, Lego, what are we doing here? This is look at this 4+. It's a 4+ set. Now, yes, granted, I live in that plus. I'm that plus. Tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be 42. You just put 2. Change that plus to a 2. 42, that's me. But I couldn't believe that price. And so that's actually why I threw this on my Amazon shopping wish list. Because I said, this has got to come down at some point before MC is going to drop money on this set being that price. That's crazy. Why did Lego price this so high per part? I get that it's Batman, but none of my other Batman sets were this much per part. So that's really funny to me. Granted, it had come down about $5 off the set, but I was going to let it sit there for a while. I was like, I need this thing to come down to at least like closer to 10 cents a piece. A little bit closer. Y'all went and picked the one set that I would have been like, don't spend your money on that. It's too high price per part. Oh man, that is too funny to me. But I am very thankful. This is now the second time that I've been gifted a Batmobile. Actually, that's a lie. This is the third time I've been gifted a Batmobile, because my kids gifted me a Batmobile, the Froman family gifted me a Batmobile, and now CurKymBricks have gifted me a Batmobile. So apparently you guys think I like Batmobiles. Actually, what's really funny is I just did this build. I haven't even done anything with it yet. The video doesn't release for like a couple weeks. You guys don't know. I record everything 2 to 3 to sometimes 4 weeks in advance. But this was one of those, I think it's called bricker builds, that I got from Bricks and Minifigs the last time we went to New Orleans, like a month ago. And it was actually a really nice build. I turned it into a short. I'll probably release the full video at some point too, but I just did that yesterday. So that's kind of ironic. Yes, I'm a Batman fan. I love Batman. And right after Batman, Ninja Turtles. Always, always, always. Since I was a little kid, man. My dad bought me, there was 3 things that my dad put me on early in life. Pro wrestling, never gone away. Batman, and Ninja Turtles. Those 3 things I've always been a massive fan of, and never stopped. So thanks to Dad. All right. Now I can't put this back together. Let me, 2 books, 2 bags, 2 books. That's hilarious. All right. We got all our stuff here. Let's go ahead pull up the instructions. I think we'll just make this part speed build, and then we'll be right back with you peeps, because this should be a quick one. Alright peeps, and as expected, this was a quick build. According to the Lego app, it only took me 7 minutes and 25 seconds. 38 steps. Why is this app acting so silly? 11 seconds per step. 0.8 meters if you stack all the bricks up. Alright peeps, here we go. We got the Batmobile. He looks great. Actually, we'll start with the first part. I guess I skipped over that. We got Mr. Freeze here. Pull up my camera to focus. Boom. Mr. Freeze. Got his little freeze gun. Good printing on the front. No leg printing, no arm printing. Stealing his little jewel. Got his little blaster freeze gun. It's great. Nice printing on the back. Got his little dome piece. Super cool. Then we got his, I don't actually know what this is, but some sort of freeze machine. You can shoot the little ice thing out there. I'd have to Google this one to see what the heck this is supposed to represent, but pretty cool. Batman minifig. Oh, I'm pulling his cowl off. He was stuck in that seat pretty good. He looks good. Again, no leg printing. Batman doesn't really need arm printing. He's got his printing on the back. Double-sided face. I got the angry face on, and they're both kind of angry faces, but love the cowl. It's got the eyes built into it. I prefer that over the ones where they've got the open eyes, but the face has like a white band. And we got our little Batmobile. I'm not really sure why they put the little, I guess Mr. Freeze must have froze one of his tires, but not the other ones. Everything is printed, no stickers, which is great. It is not a pull back and release car, which I was wrong about, but it's still cool. I love it. It's a Batmobile. Never sad about a Batmobile. Got the black and yellow. Got our flames coming out the back. Came out really, really fun. Boom. And it zips right along. These are some almost like racing slick tires. I don't have a ramp, so I can test the jumpiness like Sean does. Can't do the ramp test, but yeah, it looks good. Batman sits perfectly in the little Batmobile here. So, as I was building this, I started thinking about it. I still think the original price was too high. But it is stickers here. I mean, printed. You get 2 minifigs, which, again, I still think there's a little bit too much stock put into minifigs. And I realize that's kind of the point of this set. It's more mainly about the minifigs and a little, maybe it's almost 50-50%, 50% you get some cool minifigs, 50% you get a cool little car, and then whatever Mr. Freeze's weapon is here, but yeah, the one thing I was thinking about is maybe, I don't know, I'd have to do some research. Maybe these pieces are special for the Batmobile, and that drove the price up a little bit. I don't know. I still think the original price was kind of high, but I'm thinking maybe Lego justified that by some of this stuff being more specific, like the bat symbol is only going to be in a Batman set, if any other set. They may never put this piece in another set. I don't know. And I have to do the research. And y'all know I don't come prepared to this stuff. I just show up and I do what I do. But anywho, I'm happy to have it. Wow, Batman's out getting the bad guys. Super thankful once again to CurKymBricks for sponsoring this. I'm such a fan of theirs. And peeps, I mean, let me just do a little little quick, shout out to them, because I don't even remember how I discovered them. If I discovered them, if they discovered me, if we discovered each other, it doesn't matter at this point. We're friends. And over talking to them a bunch, I discovered that they're both teachers. And I think that is so freaking cool, because first of all, boy, what do we need more than anything in this country, in this world really, is people that are willing to take their time and educate people. Man, there's so many people in this world lacking good education, and there's so few people willing to be good educators. And I'm gonna put myself on that platter. I could never be an educator. Never. I could never be a teacher. I don't have the patience for it. I did some instructing when I was in the military, and even that was a major challenge for me. But the people that are willing to go out there and teach our children, take their personal time, that's their life for the majority of the time. They spend, in class teaching, out of class prepping to teach. Even their summers aren't really completely done, because they have to, some of them work during the summer doing online classes so that kids can still, get their summer school or whatever during the summer. So many of them, I have a few friends that are teachers. So many of them have to come out of pocket to be able to afford to have the supplies and class that they need, and they already don't get paid enough. So, in fact, I want to see, because I don't know if CurKymBricks has their teacher list. I'm going to do this while I'm talking, but I know they have a wish list somewhere of the things that they need for school. So I'm going to look and see if they have it up on here. All right, well, it doesn't appear they have that list. They do have their Lego wish list up on their Amazon, or up on their YouTube channel. Maybe they have their teacher list posted to their Instagram or something, but anything you can do to support them, I think would be great, because they're, again, genuinely cool people, and they're teachers, and they love Lego, and I just want to give them all the credit, all the props for this, because it was so unexpected. I definitely didn't expect them to buy me anything, and I want to do whatever I can to help them out. They're in the 600s as far as their subscriber count, so if you're not already subscribed, go subscribe to CurKymBricks, help them out. Let's get them to 1,000 so they can start getting monetized. Yeah, they're just generally really awesome people. really enjoy what they put out, and I really just have enjoyed becoming friends with them. So definitely go check them out. And again, if you can go grab something off their wish list, and maybe I'll convince them to throw their teacher wish list up on there as well, so that they can maybe get some school supplies. Because again, I'm putting myself on that platter. I don't have the bandwidth to teach children, or anybody really, but especially children. I just don't. I'm not equipped with that spark that true good educators have. And you know, I've said this, I think, a couple times on this channel, but there's only a couple teachers from my growing up that I can even remember their names. And those are the teachers that really impacted me and in my childhood and in my young adulthood. Like, they, to this day, I keep contact with those folks because that's how important they were. You know, they are definitely a major reason I made it through school and made it into the real world. So, you know, shout out to Mr. Wayne Spletstozer. Shout out to Mary McVary. There's a few of them out there, but it's just so thankful for good teachers. My daughters, I've had a couple really good ones. Shout out to, shoot, I'm so blanking on the name right now. Anyways, brain mush went there, but anyways, I just, I think good teachers are so valuable, and we gotta stand behind them when we find them. So, peeps, that's all. Got my little Batmobile. And ironically, my Batarang is bigger than my Batmobile. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a good spot for this. God, man, I might be able to rig up a brick to just stick to the wall, hang it next to the other Batmobiles. I'll have to figure out if I can do that. I still haven't hung, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I still haven't hung any of my postcards. I need to find some frames, but I don't ever go out. I need to get to like Hobby Lobby or one of those stores that sells picture frames to try to find something for these. I saw a really cool idea online. Somebody took a picture frame and they essentially glued a plate to it, like a 2x6 or a 4x4 or something like that. They just glued a plate to the backboard of the frame, stuck the postcard to it, and then just hung the frame on the wall like that. And I love that idea. Just haven't been anywhere with frames. I just need to get out and go look, but I just haven't done it, because eventually I want to get all those off the shelf so I can clear space for something else. Those can all hang somewhere in the house and take up. I got so much wall space that has nothing on it, so I could definitely find a good spot for all those, which would make space for something that can't hang on the wall. But the challenges of life, I just don't. I don't make myself get out very much. So, peeps, I'm rambling. Thanks for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please do all the things, and please go check out CurKymBricks and do all the things for them as well, because they are awesome. They sponsored this, and I'm so thankful for them. So, with that being said, I will see you guys next time. Until then, holla!